When we talk about the most successful inventor, most people will think about Thomas Edison. While it is true that Thomas Edison has created a lot of life-changing inventions, one person we should not ignore is Nikola Tesla. Tesla was born in Austria and he used to work for Edison in the New York City. After parting ways with Edison, he started his own laboratory and since then he has earned over 700 patents, including his most famous invention for developing the alternating current. His work also includes wireless communications, the X-rays, lasers, radar, robots, and much more. Tesla was considered a brilliant scientist and engineer by many. Even Elon Musk named his electric vehicle company after him, Tesla. And here are success principles you can learn from Nikola Tesla. Number 1. Have an even bigger vision. Although that Tesla was born in a poor Serbian family, which is known as Croatia today, he has a big vision and plans. Even at a very young age, when Tesla's brother died in an accident, he knew that the only way to console his parents was to become the best student he could be. And that was how he found his interest in science and physics. However, his studies were interrupted when he contracted cholera, an illness that caused him bedridden, and that did not stop him from moving forward. Young Tesla pleaded his father to allow him to continue his studies in engineering, which his father agreed, and only then Tesla found the strength to recover from his illness. Ever since childhood, Tesla had dreamed of harnessing the power of Niagara Falls. One of his first projects in his school had been to build a working model of a water turbine. As you can see, Nikola Tesla was someone with a big and bold vision. He knew that he did not want to settle for something less, and he knew that he was destined for big success. Tesla performed brilliantly at school. He even criticized the direct current motors being used around the world that time. When he was out to work, his talents and visions paid off. When his manager wrote a letter to Thomas Edison and recommended Edison about Tesla, this was how Tesla ended up in New York and working for Edison. Number 2. Be persistent and never give up. When Tesla got to New York, he suggested Edison switching to using his alternating current motor rather than the unstable direct current, which was far from perfect, and Tesla knew it. Instead, Edison offered him a job and he accepted. After went through hard work and Tesla redesigned 24 of Edison's electrical generators. Edison cheated him and gave up pay raise rather than a sum of $50,000 that they have agreed upon. Tesla felt discouraged and depressed, but he did not give up. Tesla then went on to found his own company called Tesla Electric Company. After tasting some successes, his laboratory was burned down to the ground in 1895. It was disastrous for Tesla as he had never prepared for such a situation. It was a huge setback for Tesla, but he was persistent and simply refused to give up. The loss of his lab hit him hard financially as well. He has to think of ways to recoup his capital and start anew, which he did. If you are serious about being successful, this is the spirit you need to adopt as well. You have to learn and be like Tesla. Be persistent and never give up. Even when his lab was burned to the ground and he has to start everything all over again, he did not choose to quit or give up on his dreams. Number 3. Learn to serve a purposeful life. Another great lesson you can learn from Nikola Tesla is his visionary and purposeful life. It is no doubt that Tesla has big dreams, but what is even more fascinating in his unconditional dreams of making the world a better place and to serve everyone better. Tesla was known for his concern about the fact that we are using up the Earth's resources too quickly, and Tesla wanted to make sure that we are able to use non-fossil and renewable fuels. Tesla did what he did for the betterment of humanity, to help people have a better quality of life, says Jane Alcorn, a scientist who studies the work of Tesla and also the president of Tesla Science Center. And then she also says he never seemed to be interested in monetary gain. A possible downside of that was he never seemed to have enough money to do what he needed to do. Tesla was known to have many famous and successful friends, including Mark Twain and French actress Sarah Bernhardt, but he struggled financially. Although Tesla was not financially successful, he devoted his lifetime legacy to his inventions that brought conveniences to the mankind. He lived with a purpose to serve. Number 4. Quiet your mind and be in solitude. Tesla is also famous for his quote, "Be alone, that is the secret of invention. Be alone, that is when ideas are born." He believes that when you are alone and in solitude, you are the most creative. The majority of people today never spend time alone. Even when they are alone, they are spending time with their smartphones, playing games or checking social media. They are never really spending time alone with themselves. Being in solitude and spending time with yourself is one of the most powerful techniques to awaken your inner calling. The more you understand about yourself, the more you are able to tap into your inner potential. Just like what Tesla said, most persons are so absorbed in contemplation of the outside world that they are wholly oblivious to what is passing on within themselves. Therefore, spend more time to be with yourself. Take a walk in the woods. Be alone and spend time thinking and understanding yourself. In fact, many successful people such as Nikola Tesla, Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and Isaac Newton, they spend a lot of time being with themselves. They are always in solitude, quiet down their mind, and listen to voice from within. This is how they are able to manifest the greatness within their inner selves. Practice listening to your instinct and your heart. It is one of the most powerful weapons that is available to all of us in this world. Number 5. Never be afraid to work hard. This is one of the most common success principles that every successful people share, including Tesla. Tesla was known for his hard-working quality. Since a very young age, he was a hard-working student who did brilliantly in his school, and after he got into the working world and started his own company, he immersed himself in his lab most of the time. Even during the war of the currents, where he went against Edison, Tesla kept himself busy at the lab, and this is a very powerful trait that everyone should adopt. When it comes to achieving great success in life, you must work hard. The word extraordinary suggests itself that you have to do the extra, then the ordinary to become extraordinary. Studies have claimed that Tesla used to sleep only about 2 hours a night, but he took a lot of naps during the day. Even after his lab was burned down to dust, he never gave up and chose to work hard and continue to strive forward. And this is the quality that you should learn from Tesla. Working hard may not give you the result you desire, but without working hard, there will be nothing at all. When you study the biography of each extraordinary entrepreneur, you see that all of them are hyper dedicated to their work, and they are also committed to what they do. Just take a look at Steve Jobs and Elon Musk. Both are great leaders in his business industry, and both are known for their laser focused, hard-working attitude. And you should adopt this quality into your life too.